Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. So I'm going to call you today on the T35 diorama. It's been an enjoyable build up until possibly this week, and I think I just need to take it off the bench now and call it a day. A lot of you will notice that the scene is still quite a clean one again. I seem to struggle in getting detritus around the diorama itself, but it is what it is. I really enjoyed putting the T35 together, and it's certainly a kit I would build again. After I just finished it, there was a lot of other scenarios that I could have created with other T35 kits. There's so much out there that you could use it for. Even if you were just doing it for the parade that's held in Red Square, you could have had a couple of them just in line going past. So I shall get the kit, I shall get the dio, and we'll have a look at the finished result. So here it is, guys. Everything's been stuck down now to the diorama base. The final thing that I did with the T35 was added the two open hatches and the machine gun point on the turret there, and then I did some dust wash at the back. So basically that's supposed to simulate where traffic has gone past on this dusty road, and it's kind of been churned up onto the rear of the tank. One thing that I didn't get around to doing, because I couldn't find anything thin enough, was putting the aerial on the Panzer. So with this dio, there was a few techniques that I did that I hadn't done before. The main one was using an applicator to create my own grassed area, and it was surprising how easy that was to do. So really quite chuffed how that looks. I did try again to use the oil paint in order to create streaking and weathering and things like that, and it's certainly something I need to have more practice at doing, because it was a bit hit and miss. There are other techniques that I haven't done before, which I can't quite remember, but some of them I had to just take off in the end because they didn't work particularly well. For instance, using the pigments and what's it called, fixer on this Panzer, it was awful. It just didn't work at all, and I had to take it all off. What's on there now is just it's that acrylic wash, a dust acrylic wash, and when it dries you can just wipe it off, so you can take as much off. It seems just so much more controllable, to be honest, than the pigments with the fixer. So that was basically it. I don't know what else to say, and a lot of you have seen the previous videos on the run up to this final video. The figure that I used of the tank commander, he's not really in the correct uniform for a tank commander. He looks more like he's wearing a boiler suit. But I was struggling to find a figure that I could use, and I quite like the idea that he looks like he's scratching his head whilst looking at the T35. So I would have preferred a figure with the proper Panzer uniform, but again, it is what it is. And I've just noticed something else that I haven't done on this build, but I will do it at a later date. I'm not going to do another video. I haven't rusted the exhaust on the rear of the Panzer. So the other thing is, I think this will be the last build for the heavy guns, heavy armour group build. I don't think I'm going to finish the 40k night in time. There's 11 days left, and I don't. It's a kit I don't particularly want to rush. At the same time, it's not one that I particularly want to pick up, so I'm looking to do some smaller, quicker builds. So there was 3 builds I managed to do for the group build, and I want to thank Joachim and Marcus again for running it, and I look forward to the one that they hopefully will do at the end of this year, please. The group builds that you guys run are always interesting, and I always look forward to them. So I shall wrap it up there, guys. I just want to say a big thank you to you all for your comments and encouragement whilst this build was being created. I really do appreciate it. It's Friday, so it's the weekend, and I've already got an idea of my next build that I want to do, which is in the small scale group build again. So I want to do a video for that to show you tomorrow. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch up with you soon.